in my eye, set on you. Oh, I'm not gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas.
Hello, welcome back to Life My Wife and Vlogmas Day
11.
Yeah.
See, I didn't screw that one up this week. Oh, I had no idea what you're gonna do, but I didn't screw it up.
Anyway, I'm fogging up here. So, on the agenda for today, a normal Saturday.
Yeah.
We're going for breakfast. We're going to more of my favorite place. I really like going to Salisbury House.
Salisbury, yeah.
It has more of a variety, and yeah, I like Denny's, but it just doesn't have the variety that Salisbury House has. And then we're gonna do a little thrifting, and I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and Dollarama to get some supplies to make one of my little villages that you've seen on a couple vlogs that I've showed you that are done. I've had a few of you ask me what products I used and stuff, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make myself one and do a tutorial. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that'll be for Wednesday show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make one of those villages and show you what I've done. And so anyways, and then Mike and Katie are gonna come over for supper, and in the slow cooker I've got our cranberry meatballs.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do rice and veggies, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Katie's gonna bring dessert. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Catch you later.
Okay, we're at Salisbury House again, and I changed it up. Eggs Benedict. Kelly got a beef dip with au jus. She got some gravy. So, anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Well, that was a yummy meal. Did you enjoy yours?
Yes, it was. It was yummy.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best beef dip that I've had, but it's good. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I had the eggs Benedict, and it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I asked for my eggs soft; they were hard, but that doesn't bother me.
No.
That only bothers me when I want to dip my toast.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're gonna head to Pembina Highway and go to Value Village, Dollar Tree, and Dollarama.
Yeah.
Did we see if there was a M&M Meats out that way? Don't think there is.
Oh, I'm sure there is. We'll find an M&M meat. I want to get an Oriental pack. It's comes with pork balls, chicken balls,
I don't know.
pot stickers,
spring rolls.
Yeah, all
I think
those.
It's actually, and don't correct me if I'm pretty sure it's called an Asian party pack.
No, Oriental party pack.
Is it Oriental?
Oriental party pack. Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll have that for munchies tonight. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Anyway, catch up with you in a bit. All right. We have arrived at Value Village.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that we find some good finds.
Well,
Oh, come on, dude. Just move your car.
I don't know why it takes people so long to turn into play.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Right over there.
Yeah,
All right. We'll see what we find.
just be careful of the door. It's like a chore.
I'm telling you, this guy's driving me nuts. So we just come out of Value Village. Wait until you see what we found.
We struck a deal.
Yes.
And I think a really good deal. That's the cheapest that we found them.
Yep.
And of course, I'm not going to say what they are. Cheapest we've found them like that. And
Yep.
this store is always good for that. You really have to look on that one wall for
Yep.
them. But
Yep.
yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
So we will show you when we get home. We're heading to Dollarama now.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at their Christmas craft stuff. And then to Dollar Tree. Hopefully I can get my trees that I need. If not, I will substitute and I will make do.
Okay, which way are you going?
I can figure it out.
Oh, for frick's sake.
The car in front of us didn't have their signal light on. Kevin goes, okay, what way are you going? And as soon as he said that, they put a signal on. They heard you, dear. They heard you. Why you would have... Oh, nope. Now they've changed. They're going to go the other way.
Good. Well, I'm thinking, why are you going to try and turn left across here?
Yeah, across all this traffic.
It's busy. Go up and turn around. Like,
U-turns are allowed in Manitoba. It's okay.
Let's go. Like,
oh boy. Oh man, oh man.
Gosh.
All right. Sun is bad enough, and then when it reflects off the snow, then it's really bad. All right, catch up with you. All right, so we just came out of Dollarama. The cutest little story. Honestly, it's cute.
I know.
It is cute.
So we'll tell the first one, right?
Yeah.
I went to the pop machine.
Yeah, so there was this lady, a senior citizen, an older lady,
Yeah.
and she's just standing there. And Kevin goes to the pot machine to get us a drink, and she's like, just standing there, and he goes, "It's okay, ma'am. I'm not in line. You can go." So she goes. That's fine. And then the only registers that were open were self-checkout, and she went to go over to where people check out, and the lady was like, "Oh no, you got to come over here." So I think that confused her to begin with. Yeah. Then she finished paying for her stuff, and there's a gate that you have to go through and then leave the store. She's standing on the other side of that gate, and she's got her cart in front, like she's putting it away, but she's just standing there. And so we can't get out the gate because she's standing there. She looks at us and then continues doing what she's doing, and then she says, "Oh, are you waiting for something?" Like so innocently. "Oh, are you waiting for something?" And Kevin goes, "We have to get out, ma'am." "Oh, I didn't realize I was blocking it."
And I mean, it is obvious.
Yeah.
Right?
It was cute.
She had to go through that gate.
Yeah.
I mean, she was getting her stuff on and everything. She just...
It was cute. It was, I mean, you know, if it was a young person, I'd be like, "Move your butt."
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, a senior citizen like that, it was cute.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we are heading over to Dorothy's to...
Excuse me.
Piggy. To meet the new baby and to introduce you to the new baby, because we've only seen the new baby on camera.
Yeah.
So we'll meet you over at Dorothy's, because this sun is driving me nuts.
Okay. Oh, look at this.
My
Look at this. Oh, it's a human. It's a human. Wow. No shyness out of this dog.
No. And she's just so tiny.
Didn't pee on you, did she?
I don't know.
No.
She does get excited.
Did you pee? No, you didn't pee.
I don't think
You didn't pee. You didn't pee. Okay.
It's just water.
Oh, I'm sitting here filming and going, okay, this is Molly. Look at
Say
she
hi,
just-
Molly.
Hello.
wave at the camera. Yeah, wave at the camera. Yeah, wave at the camera.
She did. Wow.
Lost friends.
She loves people.
Yeah.
How?
You're so
How could you say you
tiny.
could not bond with that?
You're so tiny.
Yeah.
You're so tiny.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're here with Dorothy, I'm going to show you what we got at Value Village. And then I'll show you the rest of the haul at home because I want to gift some of these items to Dorothy. So I'm going to show you before we go home. So we found 4 Scentsy Warmers. For all 4... Lighting's bad.
Imagine her and Brody together.
This one says,
Like not.
"You're my sunshine," and it's got just the sweetest little decorations on
Yeah.
it.
So for all 4 of these, we had a 20% coupon. We paid $10.87 for 4. There was other things in the bags, and we just redonated those ones.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep, that's a
Look
at that.
fall or Christmas
She doesn't
one.
do that.
Yeah.
Doesn't do
Yeah.
that with me.
I will just.
She will not do this with me.
Someone does that
Yeah.
every morning. It's in my
China.
face when it's time to get up.
And then there's
She will not do that.
2 in that bag.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already open. It's already open on the other side.
What I'm just saying.
Already open on the other.
Yeah, because we took stuff out of them.
Oh, right.
But not with everybody.
Okay.
She may do it
Oh,
with me.
she's
So they all need cleaned, yes.
What's that?
It's
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. No, Molly. Mummy can open that all by herself. That one too.
Oh, this one is sweet too. Oh. Oh.
And that one there, yeah.
No! Let go.
So Dorothy is icing her knee. That's why she's laying there. Yep. So pretty cool, huh?
Oh, that is beautiful.
Okay. Auntie Kelly will bring you a treat next time, I promise, okay? I should have got you a toy. All right, we'll see you at my house. Okay, we're home. And this is what we bought. So you already saw the Value Village stuff. And
And what there's grand total on that? Did you tell them the total?
$10.87.
Okay.
Yeah. And for 4 nightlight warmers.
Was there 4 or 5? 4?
It was 4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll start off. M&M meats. That's for dinner tonight. One of the things. They were $1 off or something. Yeah. So it ended up. Oh no, $7 off. They're normal $16.99. So that is $9.99.
Wow, you should have got 2.
Oh, I didn't.
Holy.
I never really paid attention to that. I just grabbed it and just realized.
You'll have to go and get another one tomorrow.
Oh, will I?
Yeah, because I said so.
You are such a boss.
I know.
Our standard pot, and then we got some bread from Shoppers.
Yeah.
That total was $11.97.
This is...
I don't necessarily like that rye bread, but I wasn't making another stop and we needed the bread.
Well, it's not that you don't like the bread. You don't like the size, right?
No, it's too thin. Like I don't. It is not solid like the other rye breads we get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not flaky. Anyways, hard to explain.
You know what? I remember. In the toaster, it toasts funny.
Yeah.
But for fresh bread, it's great.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Mommy, hold the chair.
Okay. We'll do Dollarama. $68.48. But we did get some stuff for other things, so it's not all for us.
Did you want to say hi, Brody? Brody, can you tell our friends, say my mommy and daddy have some splaining to do because they went to Aunt Dorothy's and they came home smelling like a little girl doggy.
Well, they already know that because they just seen the thing. Hey,
So
buddy.
you got some splaining to do.
Yeah, I didn't get you.
No, not today,
Not
buddy.
today, buddy. Okay. Got the napkins just for Christmas. They were $2.50 a piece. Which is not bad.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we can use one tonight and use one.
McCormick's tubes. These are for a little gift basket we're putting together. They were $3.50. Oh no. $2. Oh, because I missed the cheese, which is right here. That's the Tostitos cheese sauce. It's $3.50. I think that's gone up. I thought it used to be $3. Maybe not. Chocolate. Where did the chocolates go? Yeah. Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Yeah, they're $1.50 a piece. Light up Christmas. Light up Christmas. Oh yeah. Those little guys were $2. And then we got confetti.
I've got some Christmas balls to make, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the confetti was $2.
Yep.
Flossers were $3.50. I like these ones. Those particular ones. Bows, Christmas bows.
Right here.
They were $1.50. Santa gumballs. These are for the basket that we're doing. They were $1.25. The game for the basket as well. And that was $4. Christmas pieces. They were $2.50 a piece.
That's a repurchase. I've already.
Yeah. Just says candy, $4. Oh yes, that is for the basket we're putting together as well. The Dorito chip. That's what the sauce is for. Oh, it's yummy, yummy, yummy. And Kelly bought these. I've never had them.
No, I've never had them either.
And they're $3 a bag. So Dollarama is cheaper to buy Doritos because they're like some places $5.29 or more at the corner store. Yeah. The 50-cent. Oh, it's this tissue that was $4.
Yep.
See it?
Yep.
Christmas cellophane. That's these here.
We have some, but I like those snowflakes.
Yeah. They were $1.25. And the basket was $3. Yeah. And Kelly, we bought a pop.
Yeah.
Which was a buck. Yeah. So like you said, $68.40. Yay. Okay.
Don't put that heavy jar in there.
Well, I'm just wanting stuff here to clear away out.
All right.
Okay. Dollar Tree. Grand total Dollar Tree. $39.30. Everything was $1.25.
Okay. So here in Canada, Dollar Tree has always been $1.25, but we do have some products going to $1.50.
Yeah, and I think it's the same with the States.
It is.
Where it was $1 and they're going to $1.25.
I've been watching some vlogs and there's
that's expected. I think Dollar Tree, since I remember when they come to North Bay, it was always $1.25.
Yeah, it's always they've never raised their prices.
So to think that they've been going that many years and not raising their prices,
yeah,
that's kudos to them. All right, so she got some. Well, she actually sent me to the store the other day to get these to the other Dollar Tree, and there was none to be found.
So I got 3 bags.
But it's that one Dollar Tree we go to down. It's not as nice.
No.
Some stocking stuffers. Yeah. Just some simple toothbrushes. I get some more. That is because I bought this style because my hygienist recommended it to get into the back. And I've only been delaying getting them. But then Kelly got some glue sticks for her project. She got like 2 bags of them. She got a whole bunch of different papers. She got, and then some red.
Turquoise.
And turquoise. I almost said blue, but yeah. Like turquoise, aqua.
It's not aqua, it's turquoise.
Could be aqua. You could put that on something, tell people it's aqua, they wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, yes.
All right, we got these, so Kelly can put one in her purse and one in the car. There are also just some more flossers too.
Yeah, and we'll just reload those little containers.
Yeah.
Wood pieces.
Wood
the
pieces.
people.
Some more. She's got two of these.
Two of those.
And they don't need to see. They don't need to see both.
This.
Okay. Oh. I think we're
Attached.
yeah. Oh, I recognize that.
Yeah, I got another one though for the project I'm doing. And that's going to be deconstructed and used for a project.
As normal. Same with that, probably.
Yep.
And oh, I recognize that house.
Gingerbread house.
And these, they look like this, but when she's done, they're not going to look like that.
Nope. Nope.
'Cause
I use them for as wood.
yeah,
So, all right.
that is it. We have Mike and Katie coming over.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we'll have a nice dinner and play some games like we always do when they come over. So
We invited Len and Dorothy, but Dorothy's leg's bothering her, so
well, and they're trying to get some decorating done.
yeah. And we also invited Robert and Karen,
Robert and Karen,
and they've got some
but
plumbing issues.
they're in a crappy situation. I really hope that they've gotten things sorted out.
I
so.
know. Yeah.
I think it was something to do with the toilet and then the water pump always going, because I think they're probably on a well out there.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, so it sounded like the toilet was continuously running, which is hard on their water, right? Especially when you're on a well.
Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah,
We'll catch up with you in a little bit.
okay.
We're half done eating, and I didn't even show you meatballs, rice and veg, and there's the
Asian
Oriental pack.
party pack. It's called Asian now.
It used to be called Oriental, and they changed the names.
I think it did. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll bring you back when it's time to play games. All right, they're showing us a new game here. We'll see how well this goes. She says it's strategy, so oh boy.
So this goes on 0 marker on your board.
And everyone gets a coaster.
There are 9 coasters. 2 in plus 1. How many markets for a game?
Mike's hogging the.
Yeah, he just needs to put Kevin's on Kevin's board.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh,
That's fine. But I'll wait for Kevin and before we. Are building a mosaic set of tiles. I think it's like in a church or something if you actually want to read the backstory, but it's really not big. So what happens is you will, with a given mechanism, take tiles from the markets and you will place them on this side of your board. The rules for placement are if you take all of a color, so the mechanism is you take all of a color from the market and place it on your board. If I was to place this here, these would spoil or break, so they would go into my losing points line. However, since I have 3 of them, I'm going to stick them in my row of 3, because my goal is to fill up one of these rows, because once all these tiles are distributed among all of us, any rows that are complete, we will move them over to build our mosaic.
Gotcha.
So we're going to end up putting a bunch of things here. Now let's say I somehow only had 2 in this row. When we get to the scoring phase, this row is complete. I would get to move it over. This row is not complete, so it stays there, which means it's stuck and you have to get that color to fill the row in the future rounds.
Yeah.
This one would not move over. Scoring rules are kind of like Quirkle. If I was to place this one here, I get 1 point. If, in a future turn, I have a red tile and I place it here, I get 2 points.
2 points. Okay.
Now, if a yellow was here and I placed the red, I get 2 and 2, so I get 4. And how we track
Just give me a
those
sec, buddy.
is in the scoring round, we will end up moving our little score keeper across our score pad.
Gotcha.
So, you generally want to get as few tiles down here as possible because you lose a point for this tile, a point, 2 points, 2 points. If by the end of the game you have a vertical column completed, you get a bonus 7 points. If you have a horizontal row complete, you get 2 points. And if you have all of a given color used, so like every blue filled in, you get 10 points. That happens less often.
Yeah.
But it's not out of the margins of being happening fairly often. Like at least someone will probably complete one.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Come on. Come on. Oh, you little bugger.
He wants a TRAT, not a potty.
Well, he found a sucker.
Sometimes he'll argue about shaking a paw too.
So when you grab tiles, if I grab 3, they all have to be placed on the same row. So I could place them here, 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 or up here and spoil some. Sometimes you end up getting forced to draw tiles you don't need, and those, or you cannot play, and they do end up spoiling. So the mechanism here is on your turn, you look at all of the available markets and you say, I would like to take, let's say these 2 blues. You take all of a given color from a market. You may not take just one of a color. If you're taking a color, you must take all and then place them on your board. The others go into the center. This is now like the slough pile. Now, if you don't like what's in the markets, and you really want that one blue in here, and you're the first person to take from the center, you take the first player token. You place your token on your board, and then this goes down here, and you lose a point. But next round, you get to look at all the markets, and you're the first player to choose a market. So there is some benefit to taking a hit of 1 point to be getting the best look at all of the markets in the next round.
I think playing is
Yeah.
how I'm going to learn more so. Than...
Do you want like me to start and then Katie can go and then you can go next?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way it gives me a couple.
Okay. So I'm going to take both black, push the red in there, and then start down there.
I'm going to take the 2 black from here, stick them in this row, and dump those into the middle.
Okay. So I just pick one?
Yep.
Okay, so do these. And then these go in there?
Yep.
I'm really confused.
I am too, but I
But the
figure...
reason why is because you guys are all doing that. Why wouldn't I pick all 4 of those to stick here?
You don't have to match what's over here.
Oh.
You're grabbing
These have to be the same.
these on everything here is what we're building.
I missed that little detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're building on the left, and once
Okay.
all of these tiles are distributed,
Now-
then we do a shift over to our board.
Okay.
So like this 3 would be a
Well,
very good choice.
That's kind of, now that you've explained that and shoved that in the middle, because I would put that right there.
Yes.
And then in an ideal world, the colors that you pick, like and now at the end of this turn, you're going to be able to clear that, which is good. So ideally, moving forward, if you could
get
do,
red.
do red or blue on the next one, then it connects and you earn more
Yeah.
points.
And if in this round you can somehow get 2 red
Yeah.
and put it above, or 4 blue and put them below, you'll get the chaining bonus. So
Yeah.
like, because you know you're moving this over, you want to try and fill this color or this color
Yeah.
in this round if you can too.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to take the black.
So this is going to be so I'm the first person grabbing from the middle, so I have to take the first player button. I am putting this somewhere where I want to fill these 3. I could put this here in my 4, but with my strategy, I want them in my 3 because then this will move over and this will move over, so I get the chaining bonus here. So I'm going to spoil this and take the hit of a point to get the extra point here. So, yeah.
So I can take from the center.
Now you can take from the center with no penalty. You just have to take all of the given color that you choose to take, yes.
Yeah.
So it's only the first person that takes the penalty.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, because I would have kicked your butt if you hadn't touched those.
That's the...
It's not personal, it's business.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that the market is empty, we can move on to the scoring round. So, on mine, I'm going to take my full first row and move this token over so I get 1 point for that. This row is complete. I move this token over. This is now a row of 2, so I get 2 points. This row of red is complete. I move it there. I now get 3 points. These 2 rows are incomplete. They are not full yet, so those tokens just stay until the next round. However, because of the choices I made, I lose 2 points, so I go back down and I'm at 3 points.
So I move this one over here.
Yep.
That's 1 point. Reloading either.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one goes here.
Yep.
And this one's no, right?
And then you get another point for that. You move, yep. Then to give me the 2 yellows. So then that's where you're at right now.
Okay.
All right. That's 1 point.
Is that a discard? Okay.
That's 1 point. And that's 2 points. These just go out to the
I'll take them back in a minute, but I need to refill the market
Gotcha.
to see.
I was wondering how you, because I would obviously
So
wasn't
you're
over
just
here. Random.
It's
randomly grabbing
Yeah.
4 out, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
But she wants to use all of the ones in the bag that haven't been touched yet in the game before she introduces any of
Yeah.
the discarded ones.
It's kind of like going through a deck of cards.
It's exactly.
Correct. So like right now, all of these discards, I would usually have like the game box
Yeah.
and toss them all in there. But like since we don't have
that's
the
fine.
table space, I'll just leave them there for now. Okay, so all the markets are there. Every market is full. I am first player this round. And like since I have this row here where I have just one that I need to fill, there's only 4 yellows out in the market. So for me, I look at that and go, I better get one of those soon, because since they're only in 3 locations, they may not be there when it comes back around to me. This one makes no sense, because why would I take an extra? So it makes most sense to grab this one or this one.
Okay. So
If I were in your boots, I would probably take those 2 red to finish off your red row.
okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Because now that you've got something started, you can't put anything else into that. So it's nice if you can clear that to open up opportunities.
Because then you know next round, then your 4 row will be open for you.
Okay.
And so Kevin would want to be grabbing something that's going to connect to others. So like that 3 blue will go right next to his yellow.
Yeah.
So he'll get the extra point for it being contiguous. Now, I have this blue row started. I need 4 to finish it out. There are 4 in the center. If I try to go 1 off or someone grabs from any other market, I'm going to have too many to grab.
Yeah.
So for me, that makes the most sense. Is it starting to make some sense to... So like you want to start grabbing things that are going to connect to what you already have on the board. So grabbing a single red or a single light blue, or 2 solid blues, or 3 solid blues, or like this filling in this red would be
make
very
sense.
handy, because you would get the 3 for it. So that is in the middle right now.
So then I would need 2 of those.
So you're gonna have to grab all of them.
But you have to take
You have to take all of that color.
I missed one, yeah.
But
And
then-
this one goes down here, right?
Yep. But that is strategically, you're eating 1 point to get 3.
Gotcha.
So it'll be a net 2.
So 2, yeah. Okay.
That's not my phone. My phone. That is your phone. My phone is in the pocket.
You can still check it if you want.
Oh, crap.
You don't have the Yams
Oh,
chat
no.
on there though. They're all out for sushi tonight to celebrate birthdays.
But you gotta take all the same color.
You took 2 reds?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
take all of the red.
reds.
You gotta take all? Oh, I'm not
Must-
doing that.
Must take all.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
probably better off grabbing a single. Because was it 4 reds in that market?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I have to rethink things here.
You could try and do it in 2 turns and take a single this turn and
Well, I'm gonna have to. I don't really know choice for what I want to do.
then I didn't explicitly say
I
this,
should have went with the other one.
but it would stand to reason that once you have filled your light blue in a row, you can no longer put a light blue
Yeah.
ever in that row.
Yeah.
But that is implied by how the game works, but it is not necessarily.
I see that. Yep.
Yeah, so you just did it in the 2 turn steps.
Yeah.
And then you didn't have to eat any points.
Well, exactly. Yeah. But had I been smart, when I took the first red, I would have took it from that pile, pushed him in, because I ended up helping him out, and I just...
But this is your first play through, so
Yeah.
you're really concentrating on your own board and not necessarily what's going to screw the people up.
That's the other thing.
Michael is
Yeah.
learning right now how to start looking at what other people are doing in certain games, and
Well, and that's why I was kind of going around trying to decide which pile to go from, because I don't want to help people.
So I guess this in here.
Okay, well that's fine. It still works out for me. I'm like, oh, but that's okay, because
What do I want? What do I want?
I want raw.
Yeah. Oof. See, no matter what, Katie's gonna have. She has the 2 spot, so
Yeah.
she's not like totally hooked.
And like I was just looking at going, okay, there's only 4 draws, so it's not coming back to me. So
Yeah.
I look at this and go, I would love some reds to go here. There aren't any there, but the yellows will be useful. Blues, I could put any color in there, but I'd rather clear the row and have a clean board next round.
Yeah.
So every single one of mine is full, so that
So
means
you're-
everything will get cleared.
And you're only taking 2 point hit.
And I'm taking only a 2-point hit overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is your turn. You may choose one of those 2 tiles.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Kevin, it's yours. And you have somewhere to put it.
Yes,
No
sir.
one's I have played this game where at the end of a round you end up taking like 6 tiles and you can't play them anywhere. So
Yeah.
you end up eating
Oh, wow.
an entire floor.
Well, that's just
And that's
kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
And it gets harder later on in the game.
Yeah.
well, and in some rounds there's certain colors that just
Do
don't
we-
come out. Now it is another scoring round.
Yeah.
Um,
Is every round a scoring round?
Yep.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Michael, and I just know that this has to be done too. So, oh,
What?
and no matter what, when you take tokens out here, it should always like I emptied it out on the same round.
I guess there might. Is there the potential for some rounds where you don't have enough tokens to? Okay. Well, I guess what you get is what you get.
So I can't finish
Yeah.
refilling the market until all of us do our scoring and all the tiles go in. So you've scored finished, Kevin.
All right. We'll start at the top, which is
What?
1.
1,
Oh,
and then that is going to be worth 4, right?
correct.
4. And then when I move this over, is it only worth 2?
2, correct.
Yeah.
But the future play
Well, that's
on top and bottom of that is
Yeah.
what becomes nice.
and that's it. 'Cause
Okay.
he's got to stay.
So those go in here.
Well, and that's kind of where I was going when I was picking those colors, trying to. Yeah.
Okay, so I go here
For 2.
and here.
For 3.
Slide that one. Yeah.
That one does not get to move
Doesn't-
over.
Oh, yeah.
It's a not full row.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There.
And then you take the -1.
And then take 1 point away.
But all of those.
And I give you this?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I score for 2, 3, 4, 8, 13. But then I take a hit of 2.
Yeah.
And then all of these go away.
And so I
Nope,
give.
stay those.
Oh, those. Stay. Oh, yeah. 'cause
So
you finish
I am
it.
first player, but I have to finish filling the markets.
All right.
So, something we did not discuss. End game condition is when somebody completes a row or will complete a row that is the last round.
Oh, okay.
So a horizontal complete row is end game trigger.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's time to do our advent. So I'm going to do. What am I doing?
Day 11.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the 11th. Come on up, buddy. Come on.
Oh. Oh, it's cute.
Oh, there you go. Mary.
Okay. Okay. Do you like it? Do you approve, Brody?
I think he does.
It's a little Christmas tree. Okay, and Mike and Katie have not been here since we've done our Advents, so just give an explanation as to what the next Advent is, Kevin.
So this is a reverse Advent. So instead of taking out, you put in. When we are done, we are donating this to, might as well say it, and they watch our channel. So they're going to get it because they're going to figure it out because we've already said it was for the refugee family that was coming.
It's for the sand dunes.
It's for the sand dunes. Yeah, and we'll give it to them on Christmas Eve.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Each
week,
day there's an item.
it was supposed to be sweet potatoes, but we couldn't get canned sweet potatoes. So we got just some diced white potatoes. And these are really good if you're making a stew or anything like that and you're too lazy to chop a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And the nice thing about it when they're in water is they kind of already soften up a little
They
bit.
cook faster.
Yes.
A lot faster.
Okay.
All right.
That's it for
All
now.
right. Let's see what we're going to play now. Splendor. All right. I don't know what this game is, but Mike says he likes it, so we'll see.
I don't know if that's the best barometer of what makes a good game a good game. Here we are.
Yeah. When Kevin met Sandu's, he informed us that he watches the channel, so he's gonna know. You should have seen Rob and Joan trying to shuffle cards last week.
This is, I'm terrible at it. This is the only way that I know how
And
to do
I
it.
can't do that way.
I can't do
I can
that.
only bridge
I can
cards.
only do that. Yeah. Joan's like,
Maybe it's the fact that I when I do things like that, I don't feel that they get as shuffled up because
Yeah.
I understand the statistics of like how many times you have to shuffle a regular deck of cards to get them. If you shuffle perfectly, I think it's 7 times and you end up with the cards back in the order they started with.
Oh.
But that's with a perfect shuffle. That's assuming an automatic even split and an every other card placement.
okay.
Okay, thanks, bud.
Joan goes, well, just let me try, and if I can't do it, then you can do it for me.
Drinks?
Can I have more Pepsi, please?
Yes, you can. Ice or no? No, you're no ice.
I'll have some more too, hun, here. Well, I just need ice, actually,
Yeah.
because I've got my pop right here.
Am I correct with that assumption, Katie?
Yeah,
Straight out of the bottle?
straight out of the bottle, room temperature. It makes Katie happy.
Okay.
I don't find it refreshing.
I find that I drink more of it when it is cold. If I drink it while it is warm, I will consume less of it at a slower pace.
Oh.
Last time.
It's 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Would anybody like some munchies? We have some Doritos and cheese dip.
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
No, I'm still full from supper.
Yeah, me too. I just thought I'd offer.
Oh,
It's totally backwards. Does it matter?
no. Because right now we have 2, 1, 3. Yes, it matters. Okay, so just take 3 and move it up here. Because as I try to explain the game, it would be hard to do it it in the wrong order.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've decided to keep half a dozen of these every week in the house because you come over and Dorothy comes over, so.
And they're cheap at Shoppers on the weekends, so.
Yeah.
Okay, can you pay attention to an explanation or do you want to wait until you're sitting? Which is fine either way.
I think probably better when I'm sitting.
That's fine.
Okay.
An engine building game. So every card on the table has a cost, and that is in the bottom corner. This one costs 7 black tokens. This one costs 3 blue, 6 green, and 3 red. Each card may or may not have victory points that are awarded to you at the end of the game. So the top row, you notice all of these have victory points. High, like 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
In this row, you'll have cards that are 1 and 2 victory points, and some may not. In the bottom row, most of them do not have victory points, but a few do. Each card also produces a resource for you, and that is in the top right-hand corner of the card.
Okay.
So this one gives you a diamond. This one gives you a red.
Is that like chocolate?
It's an onyx, I think.
Look like chocolate.
Probably a clump of coal.
They're all gems.
That would be a lump of coal. Here.
So
That's what you're getting.
on your turn, you will choose to do one of 2 things, or 3 things. You will choose tokens, and the way you do that is you may take 2 of a single color, or 3, as long as they are all different colors.
Gotcha.
So there is no way to grab 2 of one and 1 of another. It's either 2 of one color or 3 different colors. Now, the only rule around that is, if you notice, there are currently 7 tokens in this stack. If there are less than 4, you may not take 2 of that token. So to take 2, there must be at least 4 in the stack.
4 or more for 2. Okay.
Yep. So, like, if the stack only has 3, Michael can only take 1 green.
Is the yellow in play too?
Now, I'll get there in a second.
Okay. I'll just be
So
quiet.
so the first option is to take tokens. The second option is to buy a card. And so you need your first few turns you'll be collecting tokens, and then people will start buying cards.
Yeah.
Your third option is to reserve a card. So if there is a card you really, really want on the table for some reason, you can choose to reserve it. You get a yellow token, and then the card goes into your personal reserve. You can build it at whenever you have the resources and it's your turn, instead of building or taking tokens from the table.
Okay.
But that yellow becomes yours to have in your hand instantly. You may reserve a maximum of 3 at any given time, so you cannot have more than 3 cards reserved. If you wish to be feeling lucky, you may reserve a card off the top of the deck. Some people will do that just so that they can get a token and give no one else a view of what's on what they're getting
So is
for
that
it.
kind of like walking out in your living room in your underwear and the curtains are open?
It might work
And the
out.
lights are on in
You're
the back.
lucky, there's nobody there. If you're not, well,
The cops come.
cops aren't coming yet.
Okay. So,
Oh no, I have a story to tell you off camera.
So, for example, if I had these cards in front of me, I am currently producing 3 green, a black, a blue, and a white. So, on my next turn, actually, let's say,
No. Over here.
let's say I had these cards in my hand that I had already purchased. This card requires 2 blue, 2 green, and a black. I produce 2 green, so I don't need any green tokens. You pay with the cards that are in your face-up
Okay.
bank first. So that's how you get more than
And they
6.
always stay there.
And they always stay there. They're not
Okay.
used up. They are your engine.
Okay.
It takes, 2 green I have, 2 blue, or a black, and then 2 blue can be a combination of cards plus tokens. So
Plus
I would
token.
turn in the 1 token,
Yeah.
and this would become part of my library now.
Okay.
That's what I have in my hand. So over time, you'll be building cards, and then sometimes a card will flip over and you're like, sweet, I produce all of those. If it's still there on my turn, it's free. I just take the card. I don't have to pay anything.
So it starts out with you pulling these gems first to get these little
get
ones,
the little
and then
ones.
eventually, when you have enough of the little one, enough of these cards, you can start to qualify for some of these other high value ones.
Yeah.
Could you hand me the green stack? Since I've
Which,
looked at these
what
5.
I'm finding confusing, and maybe it won't be once we start playing, is you have a victory style of 1,
Yeah.
but yet it takes 3, 3, and 2 to buy that card, but it's
Correct.
only worth 1.
Yep. Game is to 15, but it all depends on what you need.
So
Although,
yeah.
oh, okay, because there's going to be more of
When
the
a
blue
card-
cards Am I correct on saying that? There's going to be more cards you can.
More blues will flip out. Like
Yeah.
they're in here. You have reds, blues,
I'm
greens.
trying to get behind my brain the rationale why a card that's only worth 1 point would cost so much to buy.
Well, eventually you need the victory. You need it was 15 victory
15
points
is-
to
Yeah.
trigger endgame. So that's eventually what matters. But it takes like with little risk, little reward. Greater risk, greater reward.
Yeah, it's
you know,
just-
so you need so this
I mean-
is cheap and
And-
easy because it doesn't give you a whole lot.
I guess I got to get out of my because there's
So-
games that I played in where you're trying to get cards, but the more higher cards are worth more than the lower, and that's why it's confusing to me.
All of these require 8 tokens,
yeah.
and they give 1 or 2 points.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's another way to look at it.
So you know what? You just explained it.
Yeah, yeah.
1 and 2s are worth 8.
But
so
you're right
there you
because
go.
some of these
Yeah.
are better value than others. Like this only takes 3, and then you get and then you get this card. This
Yeah.
one's worth 4. You know, so sometimes.
Now,
Yeah.
as a secondary thing, these are called nobles. They are bonuses.
Yeah, I knew you.
Can you flip out a new one?
How cute is that?
Oh, may I have that blue? The 2
Nothing
red,
like
2
watching
green, and
you
a
over
blue?
your shoulder, eh?
I think that's what I want. Yeah, because we haven't.
He's just staring down at my chips. Yeah.
He's saying, "Are you sure you really want to do that?"
You know, I was liking this game.
Brody, why are you
Until
so
people-
cute?
Started taking all the cards that I want.
Support a game, because then they can get all 25 copies of it shipped to Amusing Games or to Sentry Box or to, and then have that be a localized pickup spot. So like one person is ordering, because the more you order, the cheaper shipping becomes.
Right.
And
on
I
Kickstarter objects.
I could be like a little out to lunch, but I wonder if this is going to cause companies to start rethinking: is it really better to manufacture in China when we have all these trouble getting it here? And like these are long-term trends and long-term
Right.
problems.
So you look at the issues we've had in the IT industry, where a lot of things are produced over in China,
Yeah.
Korea, Japan,
We're gonna finish the night out with a real easy card game.
and stuff like that, right? Well, just even get some of the product. Even the chips may not be built there, but there's parts that have to come from there. You know, and it's
Sorry.
Because I think that was
You can
one of the
exchange it if you
benefits of Dell was that it was made like in the States. You know, so you could like it was pretty close.
Quick
Yeah.
rundown again on the rules.
3 is wild, 4 and then 4 is wild,
Right.
and 5 is wild,
yeah.
And then we're doing
and
rummy
Joker
hands.
and Joker's
Right.
wild.
yeah. So 3
3 of a kind.
of a kind or a run of 3, and then the next will be you're stuck with 4 of a kind or
Run of 4.
or a run of 4, and then 5 of a kind and a run of 5. You can't split until you hit 6, because the minimum to have in your hand is
3.
run of 3 or.
I really
or
wish
3
that
of
for
a
5
kind.
they could make it a full house. I mean, why not
Yeah.
have it 3 of a kind up there?
All right, it's my goal.
So could I put? But it only goes higher, correct? Or can it go?
So-
Can I play that?
It's not playing
It's
there.
not
You're
playing.
collecting in your hand,
collecting.
trying to get 3 of a kind
Yeah.
or a run of 3.
Yeah.
So what you'll do is you either draw from here,
Okay.
and then discard 1. So you're always going to have 3 in your hand
Yeah.
This
in
round.
this round.
in this round.
Sorry, can you say that whole thing again?
Okay, so your goal is with the 3 cards that are in your hand to have 3 of the same number
Yes.
or a run of 3.
Okay.
Which have to be the same suit.
And so how you're going to get there is you may choose the top card here, take it into your hand and discard a different one,
Okay.
or take a card from here, put it in your hand and discard 1.
But I can't skip a number. Those got to be like.
The number that's here doesn't matter. This is a discard pile.
You mean, okay,
In
when
your-
you say you can't skip a number.
So could
I
I
mean-
could I dump my other 2, take these 3, and
No,
then
no.
You
You
can
can
top card
only
only.
take the top card only.
Oh.
Top card only.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in that case,
There are some, I know there are some games where you can take the whole
Well, if you
pile.
play Gen, you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now 3s and Jokers are wild.
Yeah. So
Okay.
a little bit of strategy You shouldn't have dumped what you dumped because it's harder to get a jack or a wild to go with that. It's easier to get a king than it is.
You get one more turn.
You know what I mean? So
Everybody
I'll,
gets-
I'll explain it to you here
Because
in
you
a minute.
started the hand.
Yeah, she
No, because I
started-
went out.
She went out, so whoever goes out,
Everybody else gets one more.
I knew I should have just picked that 5 up to eat the rest of my points.
But now, can I pick that up and exchange it with one of my other ones?
Yep.
Well, okay, so just lay your hand down, and I'm going to tell you some strategy. Okay.
Yes.
So strategy-wise, you should never have gotten rid of that king. You should have kept the king,
Okay.
especially at 3, because it's harder to get a run with 3 than it is 3 of a kind, because of the odds, the amount of cards that are in there. Right? However,
tickle.
right now, you can take a chance that that's the card you need, whether it's a wild or the jack of diamonds, or you can
It's
take
That's a
that
wild.
card and dump. That's not a wild. That you can take this card, dump that, and it's lower points that you count.
Jokers
Because-
are wild, not Jack.
Yeah, jokers are wild, not jacks.
Oh,
Yeah, you're probably best just to take your chance,
yeah.
pull off the pile. Look at that. You got to be shitting me.
You just gotta run.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to run, all right.
And so in looking what I have, I could draw and hope for a king,
Right.
Yeah,
or I could pick up that 6 and ditch a king, because then I'll have fewer points to eat this turn
yeah,
Because they're lower.
because they're value.
Yes.
yeah. See, right
So
now
for-
I got stuck with 25 because jacks. So it's all face value until you hit the jack, then it's 11, 12, 13 for the point. So that's
So
11, 20, 25
Right here,
points
I'm
to get
hitting
stuck
at
with.
30, but if I take this,
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down to 23.
23.
Got it.
Yeah, and Kelly got 0.
And now, for this round, 4 is wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jokers.
And we will have 4 cards in our hand.
So when you're on the lower cards, 3, 4, 5, you really got to play the. Honestly, you have to play the odds sometimes, and just depending how you feel too, right? Now, once you hit 4, I mean, you can have 3 of a kind and 1 card where you can't use. Well, that's the only card that you're gonna count for points.
Okay. So
And when I say count for points, that's a bad
So it's
thing.
But now
not
we're
like
ru-
phase 10 in the
but now
sense
we're
where you
looking for
eat all
run
your
of
I mean,
points.
slave
Run a
card.
4 or 4 of a kind.
It's similar to
Now,
this, but it's
like I
fixed
said,
hands.
now
the
we're
first
on
hand,
4
You're trying
cards.
to do your first phase,
Minimum
and it says that phase
to
is
not
2
count
pairs.
points is 3.
And then
so you
phase
can have
2
3
is
of a
this.
kind or
So you
run
may,
a 3.
as the game progresses, if
And
you
that
don't
one
pass your
card
phase,
left
you're
you
stuck
have is
doing
what
that
you
one and
count
everyone else. So you're
for
all
point.
trying to get to the end.
Points that you don't want to.
Would you like to try that one?
This person with
'Cause
the
I have
highest
it.
points loses.
Not
the person with
tonight?
the
Well, I don't
lowest
have it with me.
points.
Oh, okay, but
I-
yes, I will try it sometime.
Because
yes.
it's like a $10 card game also.
What's this one?
Phase 10. It's very similar to this in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Who felt this
That's what I'm thinking.
baloney?
So it's my turn?
Yeah,
Yep.
so you can either
Yeah.
take the 10 or take off the top.
Yeah.
Here, it's a
Makes it trickier.
it's a guess the card that Michael discarded.
Do I want to? Yeah. I think I do because that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. No, you still
You get to take a
oh,
turn.
You still
Sorry.
get to take another turn, so you need to
Okay.
draw a wild or a king. Or a lower card than the 7. So
Which I
get rid
didn't,
of
so
the
the
8, so you got left with 7.
7.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of upset when you took that queen. I'm like, I can use that queen. Ooh.
There was nothing.
22, 27?
5.
Yeah, 27.
5. Yep, okay. Your deal, 5 cards. 5s are wild.
Do I have to reshuffle or just can
Yes.
I?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, you gotta always gotta shuffle. If
Would you like
want
me to
somebody
shuffle that
shuffle-
stick? Can I take those cards, please?
Please. I wasn't sure if it was like you just keep dealing until you're top.
No.
No, you always redeal.
You see, I can't do that, but I do this.
I can't either, but yeah.
We played a lot of cards in my house
And I
growing
don't,
up.
And I don't like trying to do all that big pile. That's why I split them in half.
I see. I didn't play any cards growing up,
Brody,
other
seriously?
than Uno. Or something.
Yeah.
All right. Say night night to your friends.
Getting late, eh?
Yeah. Did you have a fun night? Yeah. Did you play cards? All right. That was a fun night again.
Yeah. Saturdays are generally fun.
They are.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I enjoy having all the company. Katie and Mike are nice to have because they bring different games that we've never played, and they get us to try them, and we do. So.
And it's out of my comfort zone.
Yes. Yeah.
It's out of my comfort zone.
A little bit out of mine too, but
it works. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Okay.
Tell everybody, say, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Christmas lights.